Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first. You can forget the Empress. Okay, we're here about our relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we learn to manage our emotions, all right? So you can identify your intuition because it comes with good health, good wealth, but it comes with the essence of love, okay? Loving yourself so you can plant your foundation, but you're going to learn to co-create with the universe. So someone's looking at money matters, okay, or looking at planting a new foundation. Someone's getting knowledge, okay? Maybe you are doing applications. Get your hands dirty. I can see the passion on your head. I can see there's one or two pinnacles in the way. And maybe you fear going forward, but the mind's illuminated, okay? Ooh, you're going for your Ace of Pentacles. Keep applying to your jobs, or keep applying, keep looking at the heart of the matter when it comes to your foundation, because I can see the more you're passionate about your applications or your earthly matters, new job, new rise, new promotion, all that's coming in. Maybe looking at an investment, some of you, okay? It looks like you're ready to get your hands dirty. I can see the growth coming, but you need to be very grounded, all right, to plant the foundation. So someone's looking at the seed, but use your intuition, all right? Because now we're at the Page of Pentacles, okay? Page of Pentacles is all about like learning, being patient, like a kid, like a new job, all right? Because you're going for a rise or, you know, a money news or something. But it seems to be a secret, or there's fears about sending maybe a letter, or fear of sending. Oh, don't have any fear sending any letters. It's an illusion. Fear is an illusion. Come out of that, collective. Use your intuition. Just go for it. There seems to be maybe the pit stop has been like a deception before when it comes to applying into something or planting a foundation. But you can't be deterred. There's 8 billion people in the world. Somebody will see ya. Just keep going. You got the passion on the mind. Ah, Ace of Pentacles. You see, you got this. You got collective. Maybe you're deceiving yourself. You got to work on yourself, collective. Come out of that fear. Maybe you got too much people barking up the wrong tree when it comes to your lane. People are not in their lane. You're in your lane. But someone's trying to stop your lane. People barking up the wrong tree. Too many people pleasers. I don't like people pleasers around me. I don't like enablers. I don't expect anyone to enable my bad behaviour. Because I like the Johari windows. When it comes to self-reflection, we all have blind spots. You know, it's just we've got to be careful who you're around. Because they might notice a blind spot but manipulate it for deception. So to keep you in fear, so you won't take that step forward. Yeah, there seems to be a hole in your pocket or a hole in your foundation. I can see a hole. Oh, I love it. Walk over that. Go over the people pleasers. Turn your back to deception. Turn your back to the fear. And go back to planting that foundation of matter, because you have got that sparkling idea. Just put an end to your fear. I love it. Just put an end to your fear, collective. You've got that sparkling idea. You got that growth. You got that passion. What's stopping you? You have to tie 1 or 2 loose ends. You know what that is? Fear. Maybe someone's doing self-deception. But tie up 1 or loose ends. You're going in, man. I can see a 10-10. Oh, every end has a new beginning. Maybe you're born on the 10th, or maybe something happened in October. January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I'm just double checking. October reminds me of octopus. Maybe you've got so many things in different pockets, or something could happen on the 8th. Don't know why I said 8th. October. Has octopus got 8 legs? Was it 10? Can't remember. Please don't quote me. I'm in Earth School. I'm learning. Someone's got sparkling ideas as well of energy, enthusiasm to go into a new world, maybe to create a soul world, because why? We're going more for the soul purpose. You got so much, collective. Just put an end to your fear, I think, to get into this next portal of life. And that reminds me of the black ring we just saw on one, like I saw it on the news. There was like a black ring in the sky. And I feel like we have many of the portals we're going through. You know, someone could be a shapeshifter. It's like my masculine once as well. Sorry, I don't want to put that as an example. In a dream once, he said to me, "You're not leaving me in heaven by myself." It's like his kids came for a portal. You're not leaving me in heaven by myself. You know? So someone's thinking, okay, maybe about the Leo. Maybe thinking about Queen of Pentacles. Maybe going to see the truth. Maybe seeing an earth angel. Someone's got the willpower to see the soulmate connection. Maybe someone sees you as a very good businesswoman. Maybe someone wants to come in and start a foundation with you. Maybe a sparking idea. But they got to walk away and be more reliable to self. Go through the portal. Because look how you're taking the illumination with you. Maybe this is like unsurety, that energy of like, it's like when it's about to rain. A grey area in life. Maybe someone's going for a grey area in life. And it was deception, fears, but you're going to go over that because now you're illuminating into a different era. Why? Because you're creating on a different world using your intuition. So that means every time you tell the truth and stay away from people, things, and places that like to bark up the wrong tree, guess what? All your plans will get there because someone looks like they want to head to someone very self-assured, someone that's quite magnetic, courageous, very intuitive, okay? Maybe they see a pathway of a business deal because you've got 1 and 2 pathway, maybe of choices, a decision to be made when it comes to creativity, when it comes to the energy, when it comes to tying up 1 or 2 loose ends. Collective, don't sit in fear. You've got to get over that. You've got to get over that. You've got to get over that fear, my love. And someone's very open to creativity, but also turning their back away from an offer, maybe. Someone's not looking at a reliable offer. Why is her head turned? Let's see where she's going. Oh, very distorted feminine. Being pushy, demanding, overbearing. This is a very materialistic person. This is why they're not going anywhere. So now they thought they were being reliable in deception, planting a foundation or sparkling ideas. They're learning maybe on the internet or someone on the internet being reliable. But because it's fear, it started off with fear and deception. Now someone is in anger. Someone's in their dark side. This is why they can't go through the portal. It stopped. It stopped. It stopped. And really, I did think of putting it there, you know. And that's why I'm saying it stopped. Because that was my first initial to plant it there. And I kept saying, it stopped. It's got to go there. You've got to be more reliable to self. But someone's relying on the devil energy, thinking that they can go through the portal. But it seems to be someone going through victory and someone's angry. Maybe by a Leo person, a Queen of Wands. Maybe someone's angry with someone very creative. This is a distorted feminine, man. She's in the devil's world. She's relying on the devil's world. A pushy, demanding, overbearing person that probably wants fame and recognition. Yeah, this one's distorted, man. It's distorted feminine. They like that material world. And someone's angry about deception. Yeah, because now you've got the 5 of Swords. Someone's probably looking at maybe their thoughts. Into me, I know. Because now this is the Aquarius energy. Into me, I know. When it comes to planting a foundation, it's under the deception of 5 of Swords. So now 5 of Swords is all about bullying, slander. It's all about violence, arrest. It's all about verbal, physical abuse. Want to fight someone's foundation secretly at any cost when it comes to maybe earthly matters, a money decision, a business decision. Someone likes their world to be devilish, man. They went through that portal. They like it. Nothing you can do for these people. They had that victory. It was a secret. Somebody's playing with moon magic and all that. Oh, there we go again. I don't like picking up these people. Shake it off. So now this battle, when it comes to planting someone's foundation, or someone gets a letter about earthly matters, there seems to be a judgment about someone's thoughts, about maybe an Aquarius or a Cancer, because into me I know, into me I feel. There's deception when it comes to someone's decision, when it comes to choices of a business decision or choices to go through a pathway. So now someone's been judged, okay, for their decision in deception. So now we have clarity, a final decision about sparkling ideas or enthusiasm or the energy of someone that was trying to maybe become successful, was looking for success. Oh, looking for success within their world. So now we're looking at maybe they've been doing this for 10 years, maybe. Or 101 years. So now you're looking at a judgment when it comes to your highest thoughts. Okay? Or when it comes to an institution. Or when it comes to unconventional practices. Maybe the decision about a Sagittarius person or a Taurus person when it comes to success, when it comes to achievements and relying on organizations that are disorganized, disarray, because you've got distorted feminines that like this toxic world. Why though? But someone's been spiritually guided to tie one or two loose ends and not maybe go forward to be reliable, because someone's doing trickery. Someone's very deceptive. Someone's wasting their skills and talents because they have the willpower to be deceptive, but they don't have the willpower to be reliable to self. I don't understand people, you know, because they're being reliable to self even when they're being deceptive. So why just do it good? I always say to people, we maybe worked over 1,000 years, 3,000 years, maybe on toxic energy. Why don't we try something different? What's harmful of trying something different? If the devil energy is not working, it's reliable for some and not for the whole world, why are we still using it? It's obviously outdated. It's not working. So someone is an alchemist or someone is a manipulative person. When people say sorry, you know, and the actions hasn't changed, it's called manipulation. They're doing tricks and wasting their talents and their skills. So someone has the willpower to go forward away from an institution, maybe a very creative institution, maybe that's made in a judgment when it comes to their world or their industry. And now we've got a pathway maybe to a soul world. Someone's relying on a distorted feminine that's very toxic. But maybe they're tying that one or two loose ends for that person on that pathway. Could be an earth sign person or Sagittarius person. But we're looking at the queens. We're looking at a soul world. We're looking at the Two of Cups. And someone's angry they can't go through that. Why? Because they didn't believe in God. So now they missed that opportunity. And now you'll probably find people being like projecting and being angry and lashing out. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. So maybe someone's lashing out within their industry. All right, because they won't be accepted within the next world. This is Earth School. You have to graduate. If you want to go through to the portal, to the promised land of love and truth, you have to be in love and truth. Okay? And you have to idolize God only. I could be talking to a singer or performer. Someone that maybe sings or performs around the world, very influential. You're not coming through this portal, you know. If you lot think fame and fortune, idolizing idealisms is all going to help, isms, schisms and disms, and all this racisms, feminisms, terrorisms, it's not going through, my friend. All right. So now someone feels like they're in a 4 of cup. You got to do the lesson. Catch up in it. Be reliable to yourself. So now, like looking at 4 of cups, someone feels very unfulfilled with a soulmate connection or reliability of a soulmate. Because now you're looking at being reliable as the Empress. Someone's relying on the Empress, or someone is looking at the reliability of the Empress, okay? Going into recognitions, right? This could be the King of Wands counterpart. Aquarius person making a judgment. And now someone's looking at this Empress energy. Could be a Taurus or Libra person, a Sagittarius person, angry. Do you know these people to be angry? Do you know the Empress to be angry? This is what I don't understand. Two-faced people, you know. Two-faced, because it ain't you. Because you're not the greatest. Someone's got insight. Maybe someone trying to take control of being wounded. Because now someone's looking at the Empress energy. But they seem to have a headache with this Queen of Wands that's very pushy, over-demanding. They need healthy boundaries. Why? 9, 10. This person is burning out this person's soul, man. Or this person don't have a soul. Why? Because they're too fixated on the devil. And hi. She's like, where do I go now, daddy? Oh, daddy. I was married now, daddy. Aquarius person coming out of a difficult situation. Come to the mind. Could be Aquarius person. The Empress energy. And this one's like, daddy. I was wounded now, daddy. Aquarius is left, daddy. What do I do now, daddy? Oh, daddy. And then the devil just said, well, bye. You got to face your own stuff. People, maybe somebody needs to have healthier boundaries. Because somebody doesn't have no personal space. Because now, when it comes to Libra, there seems to be a decision, obstacles, delays due to the devil energy. Somebody probably wants to cut out the devil energy, but because of the devil energy, there seems to be a stagnation when it comes to the highest self for the soulmates to go for a portal into the soul world. Okay, being influenced maybe by the Empress. And the Empress said you only can go true with self-love, you know. Loving self, loving others, loving being, loving planet, and idolizing God only. This is why she's not looking at the devil. She's looking at anyone that's deceptive. You can't come through here, you know. It's as much as you want to sing your way through, pay your way through, it's about your attitude, your energy, your intentions, and your action. Someone wants to come through to a new world, to a soulmate, maybe. But so far, we have the Empress energy and the 2 of Cups. Could be a Sagittarius or Libra person. Now looking at reliability. Maybe someone was relying, maybe on a Taurus, Libra person, a Queen of Wands. But someone seems that they need healthy boundaries. It's about boundaries. Someone doesn't know how to like see people and understand everybody has boundaries, personal space. And I don't think this one understands personal space. Maybe a chosen lover, a Gemini Aquarius person is looking at new love. But there would seem to be a battle when it comes to a decision. Because maybe someone sent earthly matters. There seems to be a deception. Or someone loves someone's earthly matters. But there seems to be a battle about a decision. When it comes to maybe spirituality, religion. Or when it comes to an industry that's probably into art. Performing arts. They have to tie one of loose ends. Why? Because in that world, they've gone for a portal, man, and they're relying on toxic, deceptive women. So now looking at a distorted feminine or a Jezebel or Delilah that burns out. So Delilah does the strength, doesn't she? Jezebel, she does the material. And then you got Genevieve Naja in both in one. There you go. A love choice. So now we're looking at a decision. Somebody wants to turn their back away from the decision. They have to make it. They had a calling. Someone has a calling and someone has a wish fulfillment that's coming true. This is the wish card. But you have to use your intuition because the angels do prepare us behind the scenes. You know, it's for us to use the intuition in purity. Somebody might like white linen shirts or like them caps. You know them caps like, I don't know what you call them. Them kind of caps. you know. Might just like caps. But someone has a wish fulfillment, a purpose, but it comes under deception. But you've been guided towards a 2 of cup. But you've got to pour love into yourself. The 9 becomes a 10. So that you can be highly guided to a 2 of cup. So then when you hand your 1 of cup, you still have your 9 of cup to use for your other wish fulfillments, and you're not being drained in a relationship that is toxic. A chosen lover on a pathway when it comes to unrequited love, maybe with King of Cups. Maybe King of Cups is thinking about this, or Queen of Wands is thinking about this. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. Maybe this King of Cups is realizing he made a boo-boo choice, maybe with a wife, maybe. Maybe he's married to his Queen of Wands. And she's relying. She's very toxic, man. Very toxic. Maybe as well, you know, some of these people, they just hook up with each other just because of links, isn't it? Network and net worth. And it becomes a mental problem later. Especially when it starts hitting the pocket, you know. So when now we're looking at being highly guided by God, you have to love God, you know. You have to love God. Maybe King of Swords looking at his love, mostly intelligence. Maybe he's looking at getting married, but he needs to be a bit more. He's manifesting. He wants victory, but it's a bit of a burden. A burden. A burden. Queen of Wands is a burden, having a painful end about unrequited love, but someone wants to take a leap of faith because about the Queen of Pentacles is the truth about donations, and they got to walk away. Queen of Swords. They lied about the Queen of Swords, about an ending, because they're telepathically connected to a fire sign person. Someone's single and walking away from people, things, and places to have a calmer mind. So we look at someone's passion when it comes to performing art or being a spiritual teacher or a mentor. Or when having the knowledge, the wisdom, the education about a decision that was a battle. Somebody wants to fight any cause when it comes to someone's foundation or earthly matters. But it was under deception. It could be performing art, or it could be just a religious group or a spiritual group. Because now we're looking at a situation where maybe a Leo person, Aries person is finding the soul of the self with God or God. Or maybe the King of Swords is happy at home, looking at his foundation. He wants to see this water sign woman, King of Swords, man. Oh, there's too much of you lot with this. Water sign. You lot, please, just go to women that you like. I can't believe I'm back here with the King of Swords. King of Swords, man, don't tune into me, man, because you give me too much jokes. I don't even want to start with you today as well. I'm already starting with me, Yaddy Wal. I just started on me, Addy Wally. Look. King of Wands is looking at love. He's looking at being spiritually guided. He's looking at a wish fulfillment that was a battle when it comes to his earthly matters. It was under deception. But someone has a decision to use their highest self. This could be a spiritual teacher or in the performing arcs. Yeah, the arcs of the mask that they're wearing, it? Illusions, isn't it? So now maybe this masculine is now focused on a new love, and it comes 1, 2, 3. Maybe he's looking at reunion or the comfort of love and support. Okay, maybe this is his wish fulfillment, happily ever after. Because now we're looking at the higher priestess. Maybe he's thinking of the higher priestess, or he's got hidden feelings. Okay, for a soulmate connection with the willpower. Only the Emperor and the Empress, and the Empress is in this car already. He's just scrubbing it. He's outside somewhere scrubbing someone's house, maybe a Taurus's house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, masculine. I know you had a hard time. Oh, go away, man. Anyways, I'm looking at maybe messages from the Empress, and someone feels a little bit wounded because they had a decision, obstacle, delay, stalemate, maybe for the devil energy. Maybe it comes from a Queen of Wands, very distorted, feminine, pushy, demanding, overbearing, busybody. Do you know what I mean? But people have to have boundaries, man. Why? Because people don't know about people's personal space, man. Maybe a third-party person, but also someone wants a reunion when it comes to a soulmate, because 3 and 3 is soulmate. Someone very familiar. Maybe someone from their past life, or maybe you're looking at a friendship situation, because now you're looking at maybe a Aquarius person or a Libra person. But someone's looking into this third-party person that brings stagnation and tries to control by stalking, being very curious and slandering. There you go, slandering, 5 of Swords. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, someone's looking at spiritual prison, or when it comes to the devil, it feels stuck in the mind. And this Queen of Wands, she's just staring at this. They love the devil, man. This third-party person, could be a Taurus Virgo person. They love the devil, man. Look at her staring at it like that. Hey, daddy. Oh, daddy. All right, let me behave. So now we have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, it became a backstab. More than a backstab. To the Empress. Could be a VV. Hey, someone could call it VVV. Hey, triple V. Triple A. That's crazy. Triple V. And a V again. All right, so now we're looking at many changes. Because 5 is about change, isn't it? And the V stands for 5. Changes. So there's many changes going on. Okay? Maybe this masculine is like a chameleon. The King of Wands. But King of Wands is looking... Oh, look. All right, so now the King of Wands, he thought he found his counterpart, but he didn't, but now he has. And now he's looking back thinking, uh-oh, I deceived myself. Now I've got a battle. Maybe he's looking at, or maybe a King of Cups, a Cancer person, or this person's in their emotional intelligence. It could be a King of Wands, or it could be a King of Cups. Thinking of earthly matters, using that intuition, their psychic gifts to bring in a transformation. With the emotional intelligence, but emotional intelligence seems to be like a bit of a battle or self-deception, because now you're looking at a deception at receptions. Somebody's barking up the wrong tree, because now someone needs to look at the shadow of themselves. It could be a singer, could be a writer, could be a performer within this world, but it's too. They need to tie one of loose ends, man. The world's too toxic. Someone's looking at a third-party person, a partnership, maybe King of Cups, maybe looking at a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is angry. I want to see how the story goes. So now this King of Cups is looking at the mood, looking at himself, maybe. Maybe this King of Cups is looking at these messages, or that maybe he's making earthly matters, or he's making applications. This Gemini, this Cancer person. Maybe he's looking at trying to be calm, even though under the surface of self is being deceptive when it comes to self-pity, sulking, touchy, unstable, moody person. He could come across a bit quiet. He could be a little bit protective maybe, or he could be like a nurse or into history. Or he could be someone that's very competitive. He's looking at being courageous. Maybe using intuition because there's an unsolved problem. He's very determined, very forceful. It could be a chemist or detective or someone into magic. But you see this magnetic feeling maybe towards a Queen of Wands. Maybe he's quite fixated or jealous about someone, or feels very suspicious. Someone feels very suspicious by a Cancer person, or there's an energy of someone probing because someone's very mysterious or very powerful, very possessive. A fixated, jealous person could be talking a Cancer person that's bringing a lot of battle to wish fulfillment. Or you could be thinking about being very artistic, but it's under deception and charity. This person does extortion and charities maybe as well. When it comes to being dedicated to creations, he's very deceptive when it comes to dreaming. It could be a poet, a photographer, a healer, or maybe a director. But you're looking at the imagination of this masculine person that you have to walk away from. Someone's maybe secretly or in fear of walking away from this masculine to find their 9 of Cups. Remember 8 and he's holding 1, 9. Someone maybe feels fear in walking away from people, things in place within this art industry, or to find their own sparkling ideas, and that's the truth. Someone's got clarity, maybe a King of Wands, about maybe a Taurus person or this institution or this marriage, or knowledge and wisdom when it comes to spirituality or when it comes to religious clash. Maybe he's thinking about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe he's thinking of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. And I am learning to slow my words down. It's hard, but sometimes. But remember, this is Earth School. We're here to graduate. Someone's looking at justice, or maybe looking at a legal battle. Someone's doing some blunt talking about 2 of Cups. Or maybe the higher priestess. Someone's got hidden feelings, hidden agenda. It was under deception. Someone's walking away from people, things, and places. Because now we're looking at the mysteries of spirituality and the knowledge of earth. Someone is the veil between heaven and earth, all right? When it comes to the veil, okay, maybe a tarot reader. When it comes to the spirit world, the soul world, and heaven and earth, okay? Because now someone's thinking of bringing the mind to calmer waters, an air sign person, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person, the Empress that sent messages, maybe. But now someone is angry, a distorted feminine that's very busybody in that people business. Because she's looking at the devil energy. So now they're looking at stress, worried. Because now they become a 9 now. All over here is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. So now, within this corner, they're trapped with the corner of the devil. Now they trapped themselves with the devil. And now someone's very stressed. They're thinking about this stress. Yeah, they're stressed under the dress because of deception and doing dark spiritual practices. And now they've got to face the devil in the corner. Maybe they're back to the devil now. Not back to the devil, but they got their back up now. Why? Because they have to face the devil due to this stagnation. I don't know, there's something about this. I think, yeah, every time we manifest horrible, dark stuff, I reckon give it 3,000, 5,000, some kind of year. I feel like we're going to start seeing people like this, man. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's our manifestations. This is why people are going to be stuck in one world. I had a dream that I saw so many spaceships once. And I don't know why. Maybe, you know, these people are coming down. Because I remember there was a film called, it wasn't a film, it was a documentary about 4 years ago. I remember it like yesterday because I was always quite like curious. I went to watch it again, but it was on TV. And I haven't found it since. I want to watch it again. It's called The Day the World Stood Still. It's a black and white documentary. And they're talking about how we done a deal with the aliens and the aliens have given us like technologies and all that. And they said, if we don't learn to take care of each other, they're going to come back for us. Something like that. Something. I saw it on TV. It was a document. I can't believe it. It was a I love documentaries. It was a document. I'm sure it was called The Day the World Stood Still. I'm sure it is. It's like when I saw War in my dreams and I woke up, and I turned the telly on. For that whole week, all I kept seeing is war, war, war. Next minute, 9/11. So look outside yourself. Someone has that powerful movement. Ooh. Someone's moving with the devil, man. Someone is toxic. Someone's moving with the devil. Someone's moving out, but someone's moving with the devil, man. Maybe a Cancer person. Is that feeling with that Queen of Wands, man? Maybe he's got this feeling with his Queen of Wands. Maybe he wants to move forward. Maybe he feels bounded to this person because he's looking at her very woundedly. It could be his wife, you know. Maybe he's under this freaking dark spell madness. I saw a next man in the dream with Genevieve, Nadja and Addie as well. Another man. But he was in this like a dark kind of ball though. I'm sure it's this King of Cups, man. I'm sure it's a water sign, a Cancer person. But Queen of Wands, you've got the willpower. Oh, she's angry about the willpower. No, why is the devil there? Because now you've got the King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Wands. Someone's jealous about this devil. Someone's in their devil energy around the Two of Cups. I reckon it's a Cancer person. And it's Queen of Wands. I think it's 2 different people. Yeah, I told you. 2 different people, man. King of Wands. I reckon it's this King of Cups. I reckon it's the King of Cups. Because he's more near the truth. He's more being guided. He's more near the lie. He's more near the lie. And he's more looking over there. And the Cancer stops here with the Sagittarius woman. Something about these 2 couples ain't good. Gotta have a different perspective, man. Maybe this King of Cups, maybe he needs to walk away. He's seen the truth. Maybe about, it could be a performer, you know. And he's seen about this Queen of Wands. Maybe it's his wife or something. Sagittarius woman. Or him. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But we definitely had a counterpart. And someone's angry about a 2 o'clock. Maybe because their marriage is crap. And they angry about the Two of Cups, so they bring a stagnation. Someone's heartbroken. Look, 1, 2, 3. Someone's heartbroken about a Two of Cups. Oh gosh, Aquarius person. Into me, I know. Into me, I know. They want a stuck situation. Someone's going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. Someone had a wish fulfillment for an entrapment for an air sign person. So that is a decision. Because now the angels have seen this, and that is a calling for the emperor to see what going on. So they got the emperor and the empress to see what's going on with this call. He's got to walk away from maybe his King of Cups. Because now we understand that there was an entrapment when it comes to maybe a business deal or a pathway or a decision of two. Because now there seems to be a stagnation because of obstacles, delays. You've got to use your intuition. Because someone's heartbroken, you've got to manage your emotions. It's really important to purify oneself. Oh, too many. Because now you're looking at maybe the manifestations of maybe a Leo and Aquarius person. Maybe holding on. Ugh. Queen of Pentacles. Ending. She was holding on to the manifestors. A Leo person and Aquarius person. Those hold on to their goods. They want them locked away from this new love. They wanted an ending. So now someone feels unloved. Queen of Pentacles. She's a sneaky, beaky Becky, man. What an evil woman. I reckon it's her, Queen of Wands as well. It's her and someone else. With this, they cheer them in this situation. I'm convinced they cheer them. And cheer them has brought a cheddar lot of other people involved. But the main one, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. They're problems, man. They don't like this Two of Cups situation. That's madness. So now we're looking at maybe King of Cups. He feels like trapped in the mind, isolated because of a battle that he wanted to win at any cost. It was a wish fulfillment. So now this decision, maybe he has to walk away from this wish fulfillment. Let me tell you, he's got to walk away, man. Why? Because the Aquarius person's come out of isolation. The mind's come to calm waters into maybe a marriage with the King of Wands or a spiritual teacher. So someone's being guided by the higher self and by a mentor spiritual teacher. Could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. So now we're looking at King of Wands, maybe a go-getter, looking at their own emotions. Now you've got the King and Queen of Wands, and you've got the King and Queen of Cups. Now you've got the King and Queen of Wands. Maybe someone tried to deal with karmic copy, King and Queen of Wands, and this one lied. I don't know. You like take it as it resonates. A hidden feeling. Maybe it's a tarot reader. He ain't a good one. He ain't a good one at all. Maybe they tried to copy the air sign person, and you lot are not doing this thing properly. Not doing it properly. Because with the air sign, she got initiated. And they're playing with the dark demon tarot divination tools to keep a situation stuck. Someone's doing dark spiritual practices, playing with voodoo, doo-doo. I reckon it's this King of Cups, this Queen of Wands. Because why does he look battered? I reckon he used it on there as well. Or them two done something. Because now they're wounded when it comes to these three. There's someone else in their chariot. So there's three people in their situation. It could be a Taurus person or a Libra person. So when you play with black magic and all them things, it just goes to you, man. Back to sender. Maybe this King of Wands is turning his back on the drama. Maybe take it as it resonates. Because now someone's looking at a spiritual mentor, maybe an air sign person, information, the plans. Maybe somebody wants to know where they're going. Oh, I just saw the Page of Swords. There you go. Maybe someone is heartbroken because someone's looking at entrapment. Someone's made that decision to come out of like stagnation, walking away from people, things, and places. And now they're looking into something very curious, like where's the air sign going? Where is this? What's her next plan? They want to know what her next plan is, you know, because he turned his back away from a Two of Cups, hidden feeling about Two of Cups. Now we've got justice. Every action has a reaction. Someone doing some blunt talking. Someone's very curious, spying, stalking, you name it. Because somebody wants maybe equal give and take in the two of Cups. Or there's justice because someone took money from the plans about soulmates, a Taurus Libra person, or a King of Cups, or a Sagittarius. And now we're looking at a Wheel of Fortune. This is about karma or destiny swapping. Or this is about going into tuning in to your own give and take. Because now we have the insight of a Libra person or a Sagittarius person, a woman or a wife, that only under the surface of self was a hidden agenda. They only wanted money. So someone married for convenience. So now we're looking at maybe a tarot reader going into marriage to the higher priestess. Higher priestess. But someone's doing dark spiritual practices. One's doing it from truth to get their income, and one's doing it through dark spiritual practices. Did I say it? No. Two of Cups is the main one. Air sign and a Leo, the King of Wands. But then you got the devil picking them over there. Two of Cups over here. I reckon these lot are doing some heavy destiny swapping. I can't take it. I can't now. This is, someone's worried that someone's single, self-sufficient. They got a different perspective about this burden. Queen of Swords, they thought she wasn't self-sufficient. They tried to swap destiny. Oh, you stupid people. Like God don't know their Two of Cups. King of Wands, maybe had a choice of lovers. There you go. Never mind King of Wands. Maybe he had a choice of lovers, got a wish fulfillment. Now he's probably looking. Oh, King of Wands, man. Someone doing some proper destiny swapping, heartbroken about wish fulfillment. Maybe with an air sign person. Maybe he wants to send a love letter or something. Because now you've got a King of Cups. But someone's trapped in their mind. Someone has a wish fulfillment. A Leo person. It's the strength of maybe a crazy person coming to calmer waters after the decision to walk away after deception. But now you see the plans, the visions, okay, on the enthusiasm and the energetic motion going on. But then someone says, no, there's too much stagnation, there's too much lying, stealing, cheating, too much. So that's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, someone's thinking maybe a King of Swords. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe this is masculine all in one. Take it as it is, isn't it? Hey! Now you got the full Emperor. Now, maybe this King of Wands has got his information. He wants an equal give and take to a Two of Cups. He understands the deception when it comes to donations, extortions, you name it. But now maybe this King of Wands is in his King of Swords, King of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3. Emperor. But the emotions towards a Queen of Swords, he's not the Emperor, is he? No, he's an immature buffoon. Not the Emperor yet. No, because he hasn't told his truth. He's not in a mature situation. He came in to an air sign person with immature emotions, and that's the hidden feeling. Maybe he wants to give it equal couldn't take. Why? Because he came with immature feelings. So this could be another couple. This could be another couple. Immature, or insecurities, or unrequited love, or a spiritual romantic journey going through to a higher priestess. But when they went to the higher priestess, someone planted their foundation on a false ground. So they tried to bring in this, but instead of being a Two of Cups, they were into extortion with a Taurus person. Now someone's going to be weighed by the heart. Someone's thinking about the situation. So now we see like there's a Tower moment. Someone's heart's going to be weighed. Maybe a Taurus person over this Two of Cups for stalking. Or an Aries person or Sagittarius person or wife. Maybe with the King of Cups. Or King of Cups is looking at a divorce from a Queen of Wands. That's when she's too busybody. Dark spiritual practices. But a King of Wands is looking at maybe moving forward to a counterpart, but he seems to be angry about a love choice, a decision, and is heartbroken by an air sign person. But then there's the sort of feminine is angry and upset by his Two of Cups. It could be an aunt, you know, it could be a sister, or a good friend, or something, or an ex-lover. Letters going around a lot around the world. The insight into a Taurus person or a Libra person, about a third-party person. Now they're at night, thinking about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, a higher priestess. So now they're up at night, worried. Why? Because it's coming out that this King of Wands is lover, a devil. She was stalking, being curious to an air sign person. So now someone's angry, maybe King of Wands, about this Two of Cups situation. Because now we're looking at someone spying at someone's house. Of a soulmate. A team of people. God, I wish I never gave up my address now. My biggest mistake. Maybe I trusted him too much. So now we're looking at a soulmate at home working on a victory when it comes to the generational wealth using dreams. But it seems to be deception when it comes to using the higher self to have a different perspective about Queen of Cups. Maybe somebody wants to marry Queen of Cups. Someone very loving. Maybe there's a stagnation towards the King of Wands is love choice. Could be an air sign, Gemini person trying to take control of a Two of Cups. Because I'm looking at being curious. Someone's up at night. Why? Because they were stabbed in the back many times. And the Tarot reader saw this because 9, 10. Somebody was spying on this King of Wands. And that is a judgment for that decision. Someone's been judged. Hey, we're back there again. Someone's looking at victory. Someone's looking at all their options for victory, recognition. They're going for generational wealth. They're working maybe on stability or Two of Cups. Or they're working on a soulmate connection or someone familiar around maybe a real estate job or something. Or you could look at twin flame connection. Deception. Someone probably fears using the highest self because they've got a different perspective by the Emperor. Someone feels stabbed in the back, betrayed, a Queen of Swords. Because now you're looking at someone's got love on their sleeves. But it was a burden. This person's single, happy. And the more she's happy, the more it rattles them demons outside, I guess. All right, let's look at these ones. Let's finish it with this. King of Cups, foundation, earthly matters. Walking away, had a deception. There's no feelings, man. He's got wish fulfillment. It needs feelings. But he's got no feelings to bring in his wish fulfillment. And that's his problem. That's his problem right there. Or maybe someone's looking at strong feelings as well. Maybe for a Libra person, Gemini, Aquarius person when it comes to new love. But King of Cups looking at a goal. Alright, maybe the King of Cups looking at his purpose. Alright, he's looking at expectations, looking at destiny. Destiny! Destination, destiny. What am I tell you? Secretly looking at a destiny swapping. Yeah, we say bribe, prize, buy, prize. Ugh, he's looking at being tempted. I reckon he was tempted by a Queen of Wands. Or a Taurus, Libra person. Sagittarius person. But someone's looking at their goals, expectations, destinations, going toward their destiny, walking away from people, things in place that like to do deception. So now there's a conflict with a Leo person or maybe a Cancer person as well. All right, now there's a differences, distribution. And now there's a quarrel, maybe with a Cancer person, 2 men, maybe a King of Wands and a King of Cups. Maybe there's a conflict when it comes to looking, spying, stalking for Taurus person to get extortion, to get money. Because now they're looking at an air sign person. They want to entrap an air sign person with intimidation, slandering. They've done backstabbing. They've done so much. Mental, verbal, physical abuse. So now someone has a conflict, a difference of opinion now. Because now someone's in fright. Fight or flight. So now look at someone depression and phobia, paranoia. When it comes to justice, a Taurus person when it comes to Two of Cups, when it comes to donations. Someone built a Tower and Force foundations, and now when someone's on the internet talking about a higher priestess or a tarot reader when it comes to romantic journeys, insecurities, and unrequited love. Someone with relying on this deception. So now someone is thinking now, and what they're thinking, paranoia, deception. Why? Because now they're depression because of deception. So now they're in paranoia now. Fright over a conflict because of a goal, a purpose. So now someone's overloaded thinking. Maybe a Taurus, Libra person about the access, obligation. They're very overwhelmed because they went with the devil. So now Cancer person is now moving or sees this power of the Two of Cups and now they're angry. So this person, maybe a Cancer person moving forward. Okay, because now you see the access of the insight. all right, of the Empress, and now someone's got a mask on. A Cancer and or a Queen of Wands that's moving, maybe with a Cancer person, is into deception, pretending, and very, 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 very not a good person. Angry by 2 o'clock. You got to stop that relationship, break up, pause, stagnation towards this Queen of Wands. She is too pushy, over demanding, busybody in her people business. She's the devil energy, man. Oh, I reckon she's with the King of Cups. But this Queen of Wands, she's not a good person. She's into deception. She's pretending. And she does it quite regular as well. And she does inconsistencies. Someone's stressed, maybe King of Wands, or the devil's stressed about 2 o'clock, the pressure, the lack of sleep, them not sleep. Why? Deception. The goal was, the purpose was deception. Destiny, conflict, fright, overload, Mars upon the arse. Why could I stress under the trees of the memories? You know, because someone's stuck now. Someone's stuck in their mind about this conflict, this goal, maybe King of Cups, about this purpose, this expectations. He had this destiny, this goal, maybe with a Queen of Wands, or he had this goal, the Queen of Wands, and realized, oh, sorry, take it back. You got to walk away from this King of Cups, man. Does ceremony, does mystery, does magic. This one, yes, so he tried to do it on an air sign person. There you go. Tried to do it on an air sign person. Negotiation. He done negotiation with a Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius person about destiny, walking away, deception. So because of this deception, Aquarius person has got calmer mind. She's walking away. She understands the mystery, the magic of this ceremony, of this King of Cups, carrying a goal for a purpose, maybe a destiny swapping. Now you got a conflict. Someone's in fright of the night because they weren't right. They were overload now. Yeah, because now they want commitment. They bring obstructions of contracts on purpose. That's their decision. And that was on purpose. To keep two entities away from each other. They use ceremony, mysteries, magic, rhinestones, you name it. Because a Taurus person in this institution that's with a performer was spying on an air sign person. Curious, stalking. And that's what this King of Wands is thinking about. The stalker has to withdraw, quit. Someone's had an awakening because it's masculine, rejected an air sign person, and it gave the Taurus person and his institution to spy on a King of Wands, an air sign person, doing ceremonies, rituals, magic, binding them into this energy thing to not go forward. And it looks like this King of Wands has to tame his beast. Because the air signs watching saying, tame that beast against this Taurus person. Don't get into conflict with a Taurus person, the King of Cups, about this extortion, about building on a false ground by using ceremony magic. Okay? He's very curious. Curiosity killed the cat. So because of this spying, stalking, entrapment, maybe King of Wands has an argument or conflict with a King of Cups. King of Cups or the King of Wands look at his self-esteem, or an air sign person, self-worth, and they feel like maybe they looked into a Taurus person. Ego. Now there's differences. Indifferences, disruptions, and quarrel. Because of self-esteem, the low self-esteem, and the low self-worth of the ego of a Taurus person taking knowledge, information into this industry to a King of Cups, and they made money on the 2 of Cup energies. And now someone's in paranoia because now there's justice. Because somebody coached someone, got advice to be obedient. So they took this knowledge and now they're in paranoia when it comes to this knowledge about ceremony, magic, rituals, practitioners that do dark spiritual practices, you know, dabbling in that madness. So now someone has that insight of the Empress, saw this overload, this access, you know, while they were sleeping, they got the truth. So now maybe the Aries person is saying, get ready. Someone arranged the situation, a Taurus person arranged it. She prompted it. She prepared it. And now she's overloaded with this agreement. Oh, yeah. Because the higher priestess saw this mask of this Taurus Libra person doing deception, pretending with a Cancer person and maybe a Sagittarius person. Because they had a hidden agenda. And now they're stressed under the dress with their trees. Because now they're angry with a tarot reader. Never mind. Do I care? No. So now looking at offense, madness. Why? Because the tarot reader is out speaking about the King of Wands' lover, choice. Now they're stressed under the dress. Why? Because they have to face the devil in the end by themselves. King of Wands is angry about this entrapment, this ceremony, this mystery. Because indirectly he paid for it too. Why? Because I saw that person spiking out his drinks. Oh yeah, and stealing out the money. Someone that was coached to do this knowledge, a Taurus, Libra, and a Sagittarius person. So now someone is angry and someone's jealous about someone's profession, expertise, a Leo, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Very jealous about their profession. Someone's offended, going into madness, unpleasantness. Because now the mask has come off. Oh yeah, of this distorted bully. Was playing on someone's car as well. Oh yeah. So we understand this. But maybe a Leo has his wish fulfillment. He took that risk. He's probably frustrated, but he's getting into peace. Because he understands there was a ritual. They wanted the natural disasters. They had that idea. Maybe someone's hesitating, giving them ideas now of inspiration because they saw this plan. Because we dreamed about it and we're going to learn from it. We dreamt about it. We dreamt about it. We saw it all. Someone's frustrated now. Why? Because they're bounded, obstructed. They bring contracts, delays. And now, even though they did that, King of Wands is still looking at a new love. After delays, stagnations, obstacles, you name it, he's still looking at a new love. So now looking at a commitment when it comes to new love. New babies, new this, new that. Family. Third wheel, enemy, distrust, flirtatiousness. This person came in while they bring a stagnation to a 2 of Cups. So they bound this masculine into contracts on purpose. A third party company. So we dreamt about this because we love him so much in heaven. We love the King of Wands. He could be a good parent. You look at stability. Look at, okay, maintain yourself. Sneaky, beaky, Becky. Told you needed a trap. It was scheduled for this masculine, for this King of Wands. When it comes to romance, unrequited love. Maybe he's got the money. Maybe he's got status. But he's got God helping him now. God's in front of him. So look at harmony, stability, amendment. Someone's very curious that was stalking this masculine to treat him as a victim. Because it was trickster. They've done through management, planning, organized. Now somebody wants to say sorry to a sweetheart and compromise and bring blessing. Maybe someone's looking at original ideas when it comes to real estate, external love. It was from his ancestors, man. I just saw the all-seeing eye as well. So maybe this King of Wands is looking at a third wheel. Cancer person. So when they say she's worth fighting for, it wasn't about projects, was it, babe? Looking at savings. Someone's looking at collections. The third party person wanted this masculine savings. So now they look at the people, there's ego, there's differences when it comes to the truth. The stagnations come to new love. They went to a third party will, an enemy. And their family that was binding this masculine into the devil contract. These people are doing voodoo, voodoo, doo-doo, whatever they do over fucking Nigeria. That's what they're doing. Maybe this masculine saw this challenge and he ran. When he saw this high priest, he was advised to run from a Taurus person. He's got the knowledge. This person is disobedient. So now we're looking at a situation where a Taurus person coached someone. And now we're looking at self-love, high priestess. Self-love, treasure. They're looking for that. They feel like these books from God about self-love will give them all the money. No, to get them all the devil energy that they want, baby. That's what they prayed for. That's what we're going to get. And that's what they've got to deal with. They don't understand spirituality because they're stupid. They just see money in it. Cha-ching, cha-ching, bling, bling, bling. All right. So now look at eternal love. Air sign person, Gemini person. Definitely air sign all over this Empress. Promise from the souls. Gemini person, look at a promise. Maybe a water sign person. He's making that decision for eternal love, eternity. He's looking at more self-concern, self-healing, independent, because he understands. The third party person was Robin, and now they're upset. Why? Because the all-seeing eye saw it. Justice is here. Justice is here. Good news when it comes to imagination. The robber was robbing at night, sparkling someone's drinks, and someone saw. Now they're upset and offended. Maybe this King of Wands is upset. He's going to learn from it, though. He's going to write that book. Or we're going to write that book. And don't worry, more Mars going to come off these mad people. Yeah, don't worry. Justice is here, man. Good news. Use your imagination. You're a treasure. Looking at promises. Look at the expertise of this robber doing exploitation. All right. At someone's work, within someone's work. It could be King of Wands from a lover. Now look at this judgment of a third-party person and their family. They were bounding them to the devil energy by doing ceremony, rituals, magic, you name it. I don't know what they do. Now look at a promise from a Gemini person or an air sign person or a King of Wands or an air sign person. He said, I promise. The souls, he already promised me everything. I'm good. I'm okay. He promised to be more responsible. Promised to confirm. With a promise ring. I'm good. We're married already spiritually. I made that vow on our spiritual. Married anyway. I'm good. Someone sees this wish and hope for original idea about real estate, but it belongs to Adiwali. Alright? So someone's looking at an agreement, consideration, because they were looking at a jackpot of fortune from a sweetheart, but now someone wants to say sorry about this trapment. They were scheduling it for money maintenance to maintain their life. So now someone's like Sneaky Beaky Becky looking at maybe support. Okay? All right, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.